To get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 3rd and 19. Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They snap it to Herbert. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Rodriguez. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
They'll run on 1st down. Rodriguez. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. And now Washington going to go for 2 here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Running on first down, Eckler. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Check mark 6. Let's go. Joker.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Powell's throw taken in by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. Taking it right down Broadway. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Rodriguez, 57 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Herbert on first down now.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, Herbert. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. In motion goes the tight end.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Washington.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 10. Powell, he'll look to throw it.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, Justin Herbert going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Herbert going to change the play here. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, it's Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers get a bit closer.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. There he goes again. Curtis Samuel, touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 64 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
A 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Final minute now of the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This time they'll throw it with Hal.
Eluding the pressure right. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Powell. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now Howell. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, 27 yards. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait until you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Rodriguez. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Howell completing the quick throw out wide.
And he goes out right around the 39.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Thomas has got it. Complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll run here with Rodriguez.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now a give right side. It's Rodriguez. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 3rd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a desperation downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Charles, and we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.